Muletrain! It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, January 25th, 2017, brought to you by the First Bake along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Funeral services for Romero Leal, 84 of Muleshoe, will be held on Wednesday afternoon at 2 at Ellie's Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe with his nephew, Father Sergio Leal of Muleshoe, officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. Romero Leal was a brother of the late Jesse Leal of Muleshoe. He died on Thursday at the Parkview Nursing Care Center here in Muleshoe, where he had lived the last months of his life. Romero was born August the 14th, 1932 in Weslaco to Hector Justino and Labrada Garza Leal. He moved to Muleshoe in 1959. Romero had served in the Korean conflict with the United States Navy. He was a mechanic and maintenance engineer for Leal's tortilla factory. Romero Leal was preceded in death by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Hector Leal. Also, two brothers, Jesse and Rudy Leal, two sisters, Aurora Gonzalez and Velia Villanueva. Survivors are three sons, Arthur Leal of Long Beach, California, Michael and Mark Bokage, both of Hayward, California, his daughter Patricia Kusimi of Long Beach, and two sisters, Evangelina and Janie Silva, both of Fresno, California. One brother, Everett Leal of Vacavilla, California. Numerous grandchildren and local survivors are a sister-in-law, Irma Leal, and nephews, Hector and Sergio Leal, all of Muleshoe. You can send a sympathy message to the Leal family at www.ellisfuneralhomes.com. Please remember all of the family of Romero Leal, 84 of Muleshoe, who died last Thursday at the Parkview Nursing Care Center, where he was a resident, in your prayers. Romero Leal was a multi-talented man. He had done upholstery work while living in California and even did work for stars. He played the piano with the touch that was most pleasant to one's ear. He would sit down at our piano in our home and just play the most beautiful melodies. He also played the guitar. Romero Leal was an excellent mason, and we were astonished the beauty that he did in our front yard when he transformed our front porch into a flower box. Repeating, the funeral services for Romero Leal, 84 of Muleshoe, will be Wednesday afternoon at 2 at Ellie's Funeral Home Chapel here in Muleshoe with his nephew, Father Sergio Leal, officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park under the direction of Ellie's Funeral Home of Muleshoe. The high in Muleshoe on Tuesday was 59 degrees. The low was 28. At 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning, it was officially here in Muleshoe 28 degrees. But Monday was like spring with a high of 70 degrees. But it got down to 26 degrees. And so we're going fluctuating up and down right now. And I feel spring close behind. Now, 5 area telephone West Plains Telecommunications brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. But first, a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company. 5 area plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 area 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, it's going to be a little bit cooler for the rest of this week with highs in the mid-40s and some breezy conditions, and then warming up a little into the weekend. Today on Wednesday for the Muleshoe area, mostly sunny, high near 46 degrees, north winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour this afternoon, becoming west-northwest in the afternoon hours, mostly clear, low around 19, northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Thursday, high near 45 degrees, west-northwest wind between 5 and 15 miles per hour, mostly clear. Thursday night, low around 18. West-northwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming north after midnight. Sunny on Friday, high around 45 degrees, north-northeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Then Friday night, mostly clear, low around 19 degrees. Saturday, sunny, high near 49 degrees, north-northwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Clear Saturday night, low around 23. Sunny on Sunday, high near 56 degrees, northwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Clear Sunday night, low around 27. Then Monday, mostly sunny, high near 61. Monday night, mostly clear, low around 29. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
All 4 Muleshoe High School basketball teams on Tuesday night won their games over Dimmitt. And the Lady Mules score was Muleshoe 37 and Dimmitt Bobbies 31. The Mules game, Muleshoe 57, Dimmitt Bobcats 47. And both the JV girls and boys won their games as well. Now, this puts the Lady Mules down in the rankings and standings in District 2 3A. Littlefield 8-2, Roosevelt 7-3, as well as Idlew 7-3, and Shallowater 7-3. Muleshoe 6-4, Slayton 3-7, Dimmitt 1-9, and Freona 1-9. And 2-3A scores from the girls' side: Freona 50, Roosevelt 47, Shallowater 49, Idlew 42, Littlefield 43, Slayton 38. In other area girls scores: Sudan Nets 41, Hale Center 16, Nazareth 94, Spring Lake Earth Lady Wolverines 18, Lasbuddy 74, Crest 13, Lockney 57, and Olton 55. Whiteface 30, Amherst 12. In the boys' side, as we said, Mules beat Dimmitt 57-47. And in 2-3A, Littlefield 75, Slayton 59, Freona 64, Roosevelt 54. Shallow water 65, Idalou 53. So this means on the boys' side in 2-3A, the standings are Littlefield 8-0 with a perfect record and first in the district. Shallowater 6-2, Dimmitt 5-3, Slayton 4-4, Muleshoe also 4-4, Idalou 3-5, Freona 1-7, and also Roosevelt 1-7. In other area boys scores, Farwell 58, Bovina 50, Hale Center 55, Sudan Hornets 35, Crest 69, Lasbuddy Longhorns 42, Lockney 58, Olton 52, Nazareth 49, Spring Lake Earth 36, Amherst beat Whiteface 81-52. Now the next game for the Mules and Lady Mules will be on this Friday night, and it will be a home game with Slayton. The JV teams will both play at 5 o'clock, and then at 6:30 the Lady Mules will play Slayton, and 8 o'clock the Mules and Slayton will play, and those are all here at home at Muleshoe High School new gymnasium. And we urge you to go out and back your Lady Mules and Mules JV and varsity teams. And congratulations to all the teams of MHS for winning their games over Dimmitt on Tuesday night there. And we'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a moment.
Leal's, the best place to get fajitas, burritos, salads, and grilled cheese. They also have the best seasoning ever. So go to Leal's Mexican food restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. The best Mexican food ever.
This edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. You can transfer funds easily between accounts on their website and make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with Bill Pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by today. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, 202 South 1st Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC.
It's a winter clearance sale at BK Boutique in Clovis, New Mexico, located at 200 East 21st Street. And it's going on right now, 30 to 60% off on the very latest of ladies' fashions in gorgeous colors and styles. Also, get 30% off on selected jewelry at BK Boutique's winter clearance sale, 300 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico. They're open 10 in the morning until 5 in the evening, Tuesday through Friday, and they're closed on every Monday. Also, their Saturday hours are 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, and that is New Mexico time, of course. It's the winter clearance sale now going on at BK Boutique in Clovis, New Mexico, 200 East 21st Street. Get 30 to 60% off on all their latest of fashions for the ladies in your home, and get 30% off on selected jewelry too. Call BK Boutique at 575-762-1848. The Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture's second annual membership breakfast will be held on next week, Tuesday, January the 31st, from 7 to 8 at the Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association meeting room. It is open to all chamber members and prospective members also. They will be taking time to go over the growth in 2016 of the Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture in Muleshoe and their hopes for 2017. They will also be a time to renew your membership or to join as a new member of the Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture. That's next Tuesday, January the 31st from 7 to 8 at the Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association second annual membership breakfast. You are invited to celebrate the 90th birthday of Mary Nell Bleeker, and it will be held on February the 17th from 2 to 4 at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center here in Muleshoe. Her family is asking, please no gifts. Your attendance will be the most precious gift. And that is February the 17th from 2 to 4 to honor Mary Nell Bleeker on her 90th birthday at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center in downtown Muleshoe. The Board of Directors of the Muleshoe Area Hospital District will meet Thursday evening at 6 in the dining room of the hospital. Among the items on the agenda will be they will consider the election contract with the City of Muleshoe to hold that election later this spring. Also, they will order the general election to be held May the 6th for the election of board members. The Muleshoe Area Hospital District Property General Liability Insurance Renewal will be discussed, and they also will discuss the demolition and removal of the old nursing home facilities at the south end of the hospital. The board will approve resolution for signatures, and also financial and statistical reports will be given and administrative reports as well. And then there will be an executive session, and that will be a closed session for personnel matters, and action regarding the executive session will be taken before they adjourn, according to the board president, Alan Smyre. St. Anne's Catholic Church of Bovina will have their annual German sausage dinner on Sunday. That is this coming Sunday, January 29th, from 11:30 until 2 at St. Anne's Parish Hall on 3rd Street in Bovina. They will be serving homemade German sausage, cream potatoes and gravy, green beans, homemade sauerkraut, cranberry sauce, relish plate, homemade bread, homemade desserts, tea, and coffee. They ask a donation of $12 for adults and $6 for children under 6. Takeout plates will be available, but at no additional charge. Sausage will be available also to purchase the day of the dinner, or now you can contact any St. Anne's Parish member, and that one of those is Joanne McDonald. That's this coming Sunday, and it is delicious. Parents of the Muleshoe High School graduating class of 2017 need your help to make project graduation safe, fun, and memorable for all the graduates. Your donations will help with the expenses such as transportation, location, food, and gifts for the celebration, and it will be held after graduation from Muleshoe High School on May the 26th. This will be a parent-sponsored, non-alcoholic, no drugs are allowed. And also, you can send your donation now to Project Graduation, 2017, 1703 West Avenue E here in Muleshoe, 79347. If you have any questions, please call 806-946-9071, and they want to thank you in advance. In our bargain basement, we have for rent a lot to park either a mobile home on or a travel trailer. Call 806-566-9993. You can see on our website, muleshoetv.com, the video of highlights of the 2017 Bailey County Junior Livestock Show with all the names of all of the winners. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a moment. Please stay tuned.
The California Pizzeria and Salad Bar is now open in Muleshoe next door to the Dollar General on West American Boulevard. Dine in or carry out by calling 806-559-8316. Jesus, Ophelia, and Nora prepare light and fluffy, freshly made pizza dough daily, along with a make-your-own salad bar that comes free with every pizza. California Pizzeria is open Monday through Saturday, noon until 8 p.m., and open on Sundays as well from 4 until 8. Order Supreme Pizza that comes with 8 toppings, or make your own pizza choosing from pepperoni, beef, sausage, black olives, mushrooms, onions, jalapenos, ham, bell pepper, pineapple, or tomatoes. Choose up to 4 toppings for a medium pizza for only $7.50 or large $8.50. Supreme Pizza $10 for a medium or $12 for a large. Light and fluffy crusts along with the fresh toppings and a tasty sauce make California Pizzeria your next stop when the whole family is hungry. The best pizza in town is California Pizzeria and Salad Bar on West American Boulevard next door to Dollar General. Dine in with Jesus, Sophia, and Nora, or you can call for carryout 806-559-8316. They're open Monday through Saturdays, noon until 8 p.m. and Sundays 4 until 8 right here in Muleshoe.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center has 3 new nurse practitioners, Christy Lee, Leonaria, and Jana Soto, to serve you and help you feel better. You can call to make an appointment with Christy Lee or Leonaria at 806-272-7544. That's the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, which is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street. Jana Soto works with Dr. Bruce Purdy across the street from the hospital at the Family Medical Clinic. There are 3 new nurse practitioners, Christy Lee, Leonaria, and Jana Soto, now working with the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, they're serving for lunch on Wednesday Navy bean and ham soup, sweet potatoes, turnip greens, cherry cobbler for dessert, cornbread, and your choice of drink. On Thursday, they serve, by the way, every weekday, 11:30 until 1 lunch. Baked chicken breasts on Thursday, baked potato with sour cream, peas, pineapple tidbits, chocolate pudding for dessert. On Friday, it's always fish or chicken strips with beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, whole wheat rolls, and tropical fruit. On your prayer list, remember Marie Garner in Lubbock at Hart Hospital undergoing tests. Also remember Denise Dunham and her family. Her father died just recently. And Dale Burden, whose brother also died. David Jean Anderson Dennison, who grew up here in Muleshoe and graduated from Muleshoe High School, has a new great-granddaughter, Adeline Ann. She was born on Sunday, but had to be transferred with difficulties in breathing to Texas Children's Hospital, and as our late report, she was improving. Her parents are Kylie and John. Please remember Davy Jean Anderson Dennison of Houston and her new great-granddaughter and all of their family in your prayers. Also remember Scott Moore in ICU at Espanola Hospital, Presbyterian Hospital in New Mexico. Tanya Neal Heflin, daughter of Mr. and Miss Merlin Neal, all formerly of Muleshoe. Cassie Schaefer of Colorado Springs, daughter of Marjorie Precure of Irving, formerly of Muleshoe. Bob Alexander, the father of Julie Cage of Muleshoe. Francis Del Toro, now a new resident at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. And by the way, Mr. Alexander also is a resident of the Parkview. Tommy Ray and his wife Rosa and their family. Cody Johnson and his wife and children. He teaches at Muleshoe High School. Ruby and Cleo Ward. Patricia and David Smith. Lavinia Garlington at Lake Ridge Nursing and Rehabilitation Center in Lubbock, and her husband Lloyd Garlington here in Muleshoe. Scott Dudley of Amarillo, the son of Naomi Watson Sanders of Decatur, who grew up here in Muleshoe. Doc Jones, Hilma Rojas of Muleshoe, who is recuperating from her hip replacement surgery, and she is now rehabilitating in Olton, according to her son, Rolando Rojas. These families need to remain in our thoughts and prayers. Gilbert Brunrustro of Muleshoe, Daryl Jennings of Lubbock, former longtime resident of the Lasbuddy community. Robert Berry of Venus, Texas, who grew up here in Muleshoe and graduated from Muleshoe High School. Remember in your prayers Robert and Maureen Hooten, Louis Wayne and Wanda Schaefer, Mary Nell Bleeker, who will be 90 next month, Barbara Blackman, Gladys Black, Greg Combs, Jinx and Rowena Myers, Betty Noble, Ed and Carol Cox. Remember also Mark and Lisa Allen in your prayers. The family of Jerry Warren, 99 of Fort Worth. She was the sister of Jim and Bonnie Carpenter, both of Muleshoe. Tommy and Charles Bratcher, Violet Dean, Eric and Angela Hall, Corlin and Jean Paul Jarman, Jeff J., all in your prayers, please.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well find it online on our website free of charge, on demand anytime you want to listen to it, muleshoetv.com.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, growing up in the woods. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Ed Marcantel of Rusk played pro football and then became a teacher. He grew up in the woods.
I was raised in a little town called Thicket. It's named after a sawmill, Kirby Lumber Company on a railroad track. And my grandfather and him, he was in the original logging. He drove a 6-up mule team with a cart. You pull logs and you pulled them to the train. Had tram roads coming off the main switch. And they had the sawmill and the commissary and was all at the place called Thicket. We had peas and corn, and we raised it with horses. We had an outhouse, and we bathed in the number 3 wash tub. We dug our own well. You'd have to keep all your milk and everything. To keep it cool in summertime, you'd have to keep it in the well. We grew sugar cane. There was an old syrup mill there. We'd make molasses, black molasses. We'd have an ice house, and you'd go and get ice, and you put wet toe sacks on it and keep the ice that way. We had coal oil lamps. Till we got electricity, we went with coal oil lamps. We went to bed at dark. You got up at daylight.
His family got electricity in the late 50s.
We mostly had hogs, wild hogs. We had about 3,000 or 4,000 head, and we had our own marks. There's as many marks as there are brands of cattle. Cut them in the ears.
There weren't many jobs.
The only thing to work there was you either worked in the woods or you went and followed the oil field.
Working in the woods meant cutting trees.
They cut cypress. You had cypress breaks, and cypress knees, and all that stuff come up in there on the creeks. But they were slow running creeks, except when it started raining. The wintertime it was too wet to work in the woods, so you would hunt. From usually the acorns and everything would fall, and you start hunting about November. And you hunt November, December, January, February. We hunted deer. We hunted for food. We didn't hunt for fun. We had trail dogs, and we had drive dogs, and we had catch dogs, and we had all these different dogs. And then in the spring, you farmed. You broke all your land up and farmed.
Ed Marcantel of Rusk. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.